Welcome everyone and thanks for tuning in to today's video. So we're going to be looking at weather for the week ahead and seeing what is going to be in the forecast and seeing if we are going to have a change to the recent weather. So we are not going to waste any time, we're going to get straight into this. So this is the central England temperature for this year. As you can tell at the minute, we are sitting at 14.8 degrees, which is 1.2 degrees above average. And most of the year has been the same, as you can see. August above average, July, June, no, May, April, March, February, January. So we're continuing the trend of the above average, but maybe this temperature is going to come down over the next couple of weeks. Okay, this is the latest GFS midnight run, and this is the current situation over the country. Oh, let's not do that. We've got high pressure sitting over the north of the country. You've got a low pressure system, thundery low pressure system, bringing them thundery thunderstorms, what we have been seeing, and we're bringing the wind in from easterly direction. Now, as we run through this, you can see this high pressure just here starts to move up, but the high pressure is the yellow and orange if you didn't already know, and red, and the low pressure is the green and blue if you didn't already know. So the high pressure starts to move up towards Greenland, and that allows a trough of low pressure to drop in here, and we start to introduce a colder northerly wind by tomorrow. Now, then we get the Atlantic coming in and a huge low pressure system, a proper dartboard comes in from the west there, while we bring in milder and more unsettled weather. And that'll be causing a lot of rain. And then we get these really strong northerly winds coming in here. And for parts of Scotland, we could actually get some snow. That's very, very rare, obviously, for the time of year, but very unusual. As we go up to the 29th of September and up into October, we actually start strengthening high pressure to the south, but the high pressure around Greenland is still there. And by the time we get into the first week of October, we'll actually bring in the wind in from the north again, with this high pressure blocking around Greenland and Iceland, and bringing around that ridge. GFS runs quite interesting. Let's have a look at the GEM saying. GEM, once again, we start off and bring them northerly winds down like that. Then we get the low pressure in. Oh, that looks very unsettled. That could be a possible named storm just there, with two little troughs and very strong winds to the north. It's very bad unsettled with that. Then we get the northerly winds going, but not for long. We actually break it down quite quickly and get it unsettled from the west. So a different outlook from the GEM. And finally, ECMWF's looking like this. Once again, we start off the same. We run through high pressure drops in, and then we do get the northerly straight away with this one. It's quite cold. And we end up from the west. So nothing like the GFS was, but we just get more unsettled with that, and that could be another named storm just there, but that's quite a while off, so don't take note of that just yet. Okay, these are the ECMW GFS ensembles for Edinburgh for the next couple of weeks into the second week of October. Starting off above average, this red line here is a 30-year average, and we're currently sitting a little bit above that, around 3 degrees. We're going to be dropping below that for quite a time for this 7-day period here. Then we make a recovery, but there's still some models going very mild and still some models going very cold. So that is going to be a bit of a split decision, really. It's going to be quite close. Let's have a quick look at the snow depth for Edinburgh. It's a bit cold up there. Actually, we do have a couple of snow spikes just there, which is very rare for the time of year. But once again, we are actually getting signs already, so if we do keep getting these continuous northerly blasts, it is something to look out for into the winter because it could carry on. And we're finishing off with the ECM WF ensemble. So this is the options on the table for the 24th of September. We've got high pressure over Greenland, Iceland, low pressure dropping south, winds in from the north. Once again, second one's the same, and this one's the same, but low pressure on the Atlantic a bit closer. Still winds in from the north. Options on the table for the 26th, we've got low pressure once again. We've probably got the winds from the north, winds from the north, winds from the north, but maybe the Atlantic getting in with that one going more unsettled and milder, but maybe still northerly. For the 28th, we have got 22 out of the 51 ensemble going for high pressure over Greenland, northerly winds. Northerly winds on this one and northerly winds on that one, so it looks like northerly winds are going to be in by the 28th as well. Up to the 30th now, we've got 16 ensembles going for a northerly wind still. We've got 11 going milder off the Atlantic. We've got 8 winds in around that ridge from the northwest. Another 8 staying very cold for the time of year. And we've got another 8 what's very mild and wet, and that is the control and operational run. So that might not happen. Okay. Finally, let's go for the 6th of October. We have got 19 going for high pressure sitting over the country. Winds from the east, I would say again. From the east, I think, I would say with that. The other one's got high pressure really over Scandinavia, and that would be in from the east too. Then we've got high pressure sitting over Greenland, Iceland, and in the Atlantic, and winds in from the north with that one. Okay, we are done. Thanks everyone for watching, tuning in to today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.